Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So, a breakthrough already.
Looking tidy in possession here. Rice. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Saliba with the clearance. Yamal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Ven is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rudiger. And here's Thuram. Thuram! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Yamal gets into a good position. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And here's Yamal. Good ball, good take. He'll try from distance. Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And they've got a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal, and the through ball. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for Shoots!
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Tchouaméni is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Yamal plays it short. Great challenge, time to perfection. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Thuram. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Back towards the middle. And he's intervened well there. Potw.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rabiot, and he shoots! Goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Potw going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Thuram. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. To Rabiot. Potw. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe. Potw gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Bellingham. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Potw back on level terms. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Potw are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And we are up to the break.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So it's back to business. Rabiot. Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Rabiot. Nuno Mendes. Oh, sweet feet. And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. And they can counter here. Van de Ven. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rabiot.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Tchouaméni. Potw. Oh, they can break here. He's through here. Thinks about the shot. So their 4th corner of the game. Potw goes short. And here's Potw. And the shot! Potw looking to go forward now. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Thuram clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He has found the way through. That ball looks a good one. Goes for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Corner number 2 there.
Camisa 20, camisa 7, camisa 10, camisa
Rice
12,
with the short one.
camisa 25.
Martinez
Deixando
proves
pelo
just a little bit too strong.
Camisa 18, camisa 11.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
Camisa 41.
Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have a great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's having a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Llorente. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Martinez being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's quick to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Botafogo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Gordon.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Dembele. Rice is onto this. Chouameni. That's good running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind...
And a chance!
And that really should have been that.
Haaland has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Teremos uma substituição.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And here's Wirtz. Shot at goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Now it's Gordon. And here's Wirtz. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Eze. And it's Cucurella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Martinez. Can he finish?
And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Short changes him with that pass. Eze. Potw are looking to break at pace. And it's been hooked away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Potw lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
My thanks to Jim. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the...
Shapes to shoot!
And it's come back out to him. Goal! Potw! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nuno Mendes charging forward down that flank. What a throw in. Foot in. And here's Rabiot. Chouameni. Potw have a free kick. And it's Mendes. Nicely shaped cross. Doku. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nuno Mendes making good progress. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Chouameni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Chouameni. Distributed tidily. He's a sharp little ball here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms.
Gol marcado para o Borussia Dortmund.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Goes for a shot!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe plays it short. And here's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes.
Big chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Nuno Mendes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's hit the post! And it's Tchouaméni.
He's having a hit!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Tchouaméni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Now it's...
And he shoots!
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bellingham. Looking for the... Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 3 coming up. Thuram! He will be livid with himself. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Llorente. The ball goes in. Brilliantly cut out. Rabiot. Now Mbappe. Good ball, good take. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba. And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rabiot. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Rudiger trying to keep this in. Chance for a shot! And this could be the final action of the first half. Doku with the short one. Has to go back here. He's going for goal! Borussia Dortmund given another corner. Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Llorente. Llorente! Oh, that was no routine save. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos ver no telão uma apresentação especial dos nossos artistas convidados de hoje. Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Away we go again.
Camisa 14.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that. Well, they could break here. Potw. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Van der Ven. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. Potw finding himself in space. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That has not gone well. Potw. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rice. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Dembele. So no flag here. Eze. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Very nicely done. And here's Potw. Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dembele. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Tchouaméni. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eze. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Here's Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Now, can they get him on? Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo get their fourth corner.
Camisa 25. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 41.
Rice plays it short.
Substituição em andamento.
This is Dembele. And the ball's come loose here. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Over to the other side. He's picked his way through, produces a cross, and they've managed to get rid. And he thumps it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well measured. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that is well cleared. He has a look up, and the shot! Goal! Potw! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Botafogo with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Nice interception, well timed. Great chance! The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Van der Ven. Chance, surely! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, it's Dembele.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Dembele.
Teremos 3 minutos de
That's
acréscimo.
tight.
That's good play from him.
Lukaku. Haaland. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Gordon goes short. And he's quick to get rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Oh, that's a key interception. Potw, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Llorente. Passes short and sharp.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bellingham, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham, He's quick to return it. Tries a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Spread neatly. And the shot! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cristiano Ronaldo! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe! Saliba does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence. Szoboszlai.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Llorente drives forward on the overlap. Thuram receives it in a good position. Real chance! Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Llorente. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pressing high and with purpose. Chance here to counter. He is through here. He's in a great position here. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Potw. And he's been shifted off it. Potw. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bellingham. He's having a pop! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And it's Borussia's Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Tchouameni. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Botafogo go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na Rádio FM do nosso clube. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 14.
So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tramini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out wide. Potw deals with that comfortably. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. So what can they make of this?
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Mbappe! And he's got the... Mbappe! Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Saliba. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That looks a good ball through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for the far post. Towering header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20. Camisa 7.
So we have movement on both benches. Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off...
Chance for a shot! And it's in! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gordon. Closing in on goal. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And here's Haaland. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's in, he goes again! And that's a tidy finish! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Goes for a shot! And that really should have been that.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. This is Dembele. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gordon with the short one. Backward it goes. And it's Tchouaméni. Llorente gets into a good position. Oh, good climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gordon! Look at the space here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Nicked it back promptly. Could move up a gear here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared away. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Potw desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.